So this is going to be a very quick overview type of video tutorial about using the Zoom H5 field recorder. I love, 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 love this recorder. If you don't have a field recorder and you want professional sounding audio with lots of different options, this is the one that I recommend. I think right now it's like $249 on Amazon or B&H or wherever. All right, so just a tour of the interface, a tour of the buttons to start with. Up here, these capsules, these are built-in microphones, and you can select these by pressing these two buttons here, the left and right buttons. Press left, shuts them off. That activates these. You can adjust the input control volume with this right here, this dial. On the side right here is a 3.5 millimeter or 1/8 inch TRS or TRRS microphone input for like a lapel. Again, you control the input gain with this dial right here. On the bottom, you've got two XLR or 1/4 inch inputs. I'll show those in just a second. And those are controlled here by the 1 and 2 buttons. So this is channel 1, channel 2. If you want to shut them off, you can just do that. Over on this side, you've got a line out button that you can send your signal from the recorder directly into a camera. Now, I've done some testing on this. It's pretty high quality microphones and headphones. If you use the line out and record directly into the camera, it's not going to be as acoustically or audiophile-ish perfect as it is if you take the card out and do separate audio syncing on a video, but it's really close. So if you want to save time, just use this one. Headphone onboard monitoring jack, rocker volume for the headphones. This is an older USB type of cable input for pulling the recorded media off of the SD card here into a computer, or you can just pop out the SD card and put it in a reader, which I typically do. And this is the on, off, and hold button. So right now the unit's on. If I pull down and hold this button, it says goodbye, see you, like every good recorder does. If you want to turn it back on, you just hold that down for a couple seconds, give it a minute to boot up, and it'll start up again. Okay? All right, so if you don't know what these tips look like that I talked about just a minute ago, this is what's called a TRS, and if it had 3 rings, it'd be a TRRS. That's the one that you can plug directly into here with a microphone, if you have a microphone on the other end of it, to record. If this is a line out that you're taking directly into a camera, it's the same fitting. It goes into here where it says line out. And for your headphones, same fitting, it just goes into here. Okay, so these 3 holes will look the same, but they do different things. Again, if you have a lapel mic, plug it into here. If you want to take the signal from the recorder and put it directly into a camera, plug it into here. And if you have headphones, plug those into here. All right, that's how that works. All right, so I want to just show you a couple things about the menu system. Now, there's tons of videos on the YouTube about this thing and how it works and so forth. Again, this is a real quick overview type of a video. There's some things in here you should know that I'm not going to cover, like, for example, does your microphone require phantom power or not? I'm not going to cover that. I'm only going to show you a couple things that you must know. So on the side here again, we have the menu button and we have the up-down button. So if I press the menu button once, it takes me to the first menu, and if I use the up-down button, I've got project, folder, in, out, record, play, tool, system, SD card, USB, record mode, and back to the top. So one of the things that's really important about using this recorder is understanding which folder you are in. So if I toggle the up-down button once to folder and then press that exact same button straight in, it reveals the different folders that this recorder has on it, and there's 10 of them. So pick the folder that you want and press the up-down button in one more time, and that'll select that folder. And then to exit this, press the menu button below it, and you go back to the main interface. This is really important because if you don't know what folder you're recording into, and then you go back later and try to pull your audio out, it can take you a long time. So make sure that you know what folder you're going into before you start recording. That's really important. Second, let me show you is just how to set the time. So press the menu button in one more time and go to System. Press the up-down button in and then just press the up-down button one more time to take you to date and time. Now, if I press the up-down button in one more time, it highlights the year right here. And if I just up or down toggle the up-down button, it'll take me to the year. Once I have the year I want, press the up-down button in to set it, to change the month, toggle it down, press it in, go to the correct month, whatever the month is, press it in and set all the rest of your settings, your time, and so forth. When you're done, this is really important, you've got to press the record button to accept those changes or else they won't accept. Now, you might think, oh, well, whatever, I don't care what date it does. That's fine, except again, if you cannot find your audio file, it'll timestamp it based on the time that it was recorded at, based on what you set in the recorder. So this is a good thing to do. To exit out this menu, just press out one more time, and you're out, okay? Now I showed you the 1/8" jack. This is what's called an XLR connection. And this just plugs into the bottom here, like that, okay? Now one thing important about this, and with any fitting really, make sure that it's plugged all the way in. So this is just one line for XLR. It will accept one microphone. If you're going to do two microphones, plug this one in and this one as well. This unit accepts 2 XLR microphones. So again, love, love, love the Zune H5. If you don't have one, get one. And I'll close with this. One of the things I like about this version versus the H4 is that this has what's called a line attenuator built into it. And what that does is the attenuator, it controls the gain of the signal so you don't get it blown out and distorting. It does that automatically in this unit. It does not do that in the H4. So if you get an H4, you have to buy a separate piece of kit, which is an attenuator line. They're not expensive, they're like $10 at B&H, but that's something to keep in mind, okay? So that's a quick tutorial on how to use the Zoom H5.